Hello and welcome to another Borderlands 2 video, and it feels good to be back on Borderlands 2. I've been playing it for a little while now, just purely to get myself to OP8. It's taken me long enough, but never mind. Anyway, this is going to be my new and improved dust run. Now I've been basically just sort of compiled this dust run just out of farming for Chubbies and farming for the new class mod. New class mods, should I say? When I say new, you know what I mean. The ones that came out with the update of Digistruct Peak. Was it? Doesn't matter. You know, the legendary cat, the legendary binder, and the legendary nurse. Looking for those class mods. So that's pretty much it. It's going to be exactly the same as the old dust run. As in the Hammerbuster, the Maggie or the Slagger, the Lauda, the Varuk and the Nukem. All those chances are still there, but added the unique gun, the Gwen's head, and obviously the Chubbies in it as well. Now the Gwen's head, purely, this is the Gwen's head. The Gwen's head purely because it's so easy, it's so close to the fast travel, you may as well farm it. If you're going to do this thing, if you're going to farm for these class mods, you may as well do this as well, just for the fun. Now I got a React Gwen's head, and I also have a Corrosive Gwen's head as well. That's pretty cool. I never knew you could get elements in these, but obviously you can. It's actually a really cool pistol. Anyway, the Gwen's head is going to be just here. It's going to be right there. It's not going to be there every time. There are 4 other places that this weapon can spawn. Now it's going to spawn in a box, not dissimilar to that. I'll go over and show you. This box here, it's not going to be too dissimilar from one of these boxes, and there are 5 places in the dust where one of these boxes can spawn. You know, feel free to look on the wiki where the other 4 places are, and I think there must be a few modern articles probably done something on it, and I know Yodi Slayer did something on it as well. But here is the easiest place right here, and it's right next to the fast travel, so you may as well come in down and have a look. And it's you'll see the box, and in the box the weapon, and there's also Gwen's head. Anyway, back to this. Now onto the dust run itself. I start from here, just behind Ellie's garage, and then come out the front, and then do the usual run of down to McNally, and then over to the Hodunks and or the Zaffords, and then up. Where am I going? Over here. That's the one, right over here. Right over here to Mobley and Ghetto, and then down to the Black Queen. Now you could, instead of just making it sort of a one route, you could just basically do a huge loop of the dust, and then end up in the Black Queen, and then just come running through. But I mean, you have to fight so many spider ants coming through there, so I just keep it pretty simple. And now we get to the sort of the meat of the dust run, I guess. Now when farming for these chubbies won't spawn out of the ground. If you get what I mean, they will already be in the map. So if you don't see them immediately, just straight off the bat, don't bother, just leave. So you see this spider ant slave, and this spider ant slave. Now in this area there will only be 2. There's usually one over here, and one over there, but obviously they're both in the same place now. Now a chubby won't spawn out of the ground. It will be one of those 2 enemies in this area. So if you don't see it, just bail out, head out. Now the next one is going to be just at the front of Ellie's garage, and I'll get into a car, and just to save a bit of time, save backtracking for the car. And it's the same deal at the front. If you don't see a Chubby as one of the sort of already spawned enemies, they're not going to come out of the ground. Where do I go? Here. So, bam. Right. So we just sneak out. Now usually there's some over there. It could, if you spawn out. When I say spawning out of the ground, I mean when I'm going to get attacked by that car. See if I can get one to spawn out of the ground. See, and the chubbies are either side of the entrance. So it'll be here as well. Honestly, I've not got any chubbies on this, and I'll maybe try and farm a little bit more. And oh, that's what I mean by spawning on the ground. Chubbies aren't going to do that. They're gonna be already in the map, like this slugger. As you see, there's no chubbies here. Right, so I'm going to bail out and just carry on with the dust run. I may as well carry on. You know, I'll link to my previous video so you can watch that if you wanted. But I may as well while I'm here try and get some legendaries for the camera. So it's the same McNally. See what I mean? The Gwen's head is a monster as well. Right, no hammer buster. And we'll move up. And now we go down to Lynchwood Station, and you, depending on your decision. Oh, what quest is it? Ah, so it's a quest you get from Ellie, and it ends up with you having to choose a side for either the Hodunks or the Zaffords. And depending, if you side with the Zaffords, you have to kill the Hodunks and you get Slagger. And if you side with the Hodunks, you have to kill the Zaffords and you get a chance for the Maggie. I sided with the Hodunks, so I kill the Zaffords and I've got a chance to get the Maggie. I'm getting the monster out. Oh, I'm gonna die. Almost. Right, that's the big dog down. Should be just the bods left. Right, there we go. So, no Maggie. Surprise, surprise. I have such trouble with the Maggie. And the Maggie never drops for me. Look, there's a guy stuck. Oh, there he is. Hello. Done. Okay, now because I blew up my vehicle, I'll have to get another one. There's also some spider ants spawned down here, but they, like I say, they spawn at the ground, so they're not going to be chubbies. I think they're actually called tubbies. The tubby spider ants. Chubbies is a variation, but I think they're tubby spider ants. So now we're just heading up to that little church on the top left there. I think it's not really a church, but it's a church type building where we find Mobley and Ghetto. What's my other one? Shock. Good. I've had such terrible luck. I mean, I did this a few times, did this dust run a few times, trying to level up to 72. And as you can see, I got the legendary cat class mod from it. It was level 64. I didn't actually think you could get them below level 72, but I was proved wrong. And I did get this one a while ago. It's overpower 6, so it's pretty bummed out I didn't get an 8. Same deal. Poke out. And wait till Ghetto just tries to fight Mobley. Oh, my subsequence got him. And my terrible luck with legendaries continues. Oh man, I've had such bad luck with this so far, like recently, as I said. Okay, last chance, the Nukem from the Black Queen. Let's do this. I know you'll be good to me, baby. Come on. Oh, you're a bitch. So if you don't know about the Black Queen, the Black Queen should always be just down there. She should always be there. Should always be. She doesn't spawn out of the ground either. She should always be sort of roaming about. And if she's not here, she's not here. You can't change that. So she's a random spawn in the game. All the other bosses are guaranteed spawns. Mobile Ghetto, the Zafrids, and McNally. And like I was saying, if you wanted to do a full run, all you have to do is run back down here, and from here, just run your way through this gully. I think it's a Skag Gulch Gully or something, and back through, and you can end yourself up back at Ellie's garage. Anyway, that's me for now. No legendaries for the camera, which was a bit of a bummer, but never mind. These drops are proven, even though I didn't prove them here. Yeah, if you're looking for the Gwen's head, by all means check the wiki or look at some other videos. Like I said, Morning After Kill or Yuri Slayer, they've got some pretty good videos on it. I think, I'm not entirely sure that Morning After Kill covered the Gwen's head, but I think he did a unique weapon guide, so he probably did. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and enjoy farming the dust. And I hope you get better luck than I do. Thanks very much. Bye bye.
Oh, what's in the box? Oh, what's in the box?